So let's start with statement wins. And this might have been the most competitive, entertaining game of Sunday.
Right.
We got the Dolphins beating the Chargers by 2 in a game that it just went back and forth, obviously. And if you've seen the highlights, you've seen all of these plays. Tua was awesome late in this game, making some throws. I know you like to, berate Tua and never give him any credit, but I did see you give him some credit on Football Night in America. He made some unbelievable elite throws late in this game.
He really did. I mean, first off, I think just my general thought right off the bat is that the Dolphins, I think, are the most fun team to watch in football. I mean, just as soon as that game started today, you were just like, holy crap, fast guy here, fast guy there, big plays, creative offense, motions, everything. I mean, it really was phenomenal to watch. And I had picked the Dolphins to win, not feeling comfortable because I know it's Justin Herbert and the Chargers on the other side. But the one thing I went, Mike McDaniel, no one as smart as he is. The Chargers gave them problems last year, right? In that Sunday Night Football game later in the year. And I was going, that ain't going to happen twice. Mike's going to have the next move off of what they did, right? And they obviously did. I'd be excited to watch the game plan or the film there just to kind of figure it out. But, I mean, it was the Waddle. I mean, not the Waddle. It was the Tyreek Hill and Tua show.
Yep.
That's what it was. And then you're referring to the end of the game where he moves up in the pocket, throws a big bomb down the right sideline. They were down on the run. He's running to his left up in the pocket, makes a throw to the right side there. But I think what I was just amazed by, again, was the offense and just people running free across the middle of the field, deep down the field, deep crossers, and Tua delivering the ball, right? I mean, that's what's unbelievable. And listen, like to say all that, and Tua was awesome, right? He's going to go back and look at that film and go, I should have thrown for 600 yards. Like there were some plays early on in the game I know you saw that were like he had Waddle deep, he had Tyreek Hill deep one time, but it doesn't even matter because they got so much talent, so many plays, and then McDaniel just is aggressive no matter what. So it's like he's like a home run hitter. They're almost like that. Like, oh, you missed? You struck out last time? Don't worry. You're gonna get your cuts again. And Tua takes advantage of it. And then I think, the other shocker to me, 234 yards rushing by the Chargers offense. I mean, have we said that since LaDainian Tomlinson retired? I don't think so. That was a shock to me. Something positive for the Chargers, at least, to go, damn, that O-line, we know they got some first-round picks and some assets up there.
Right.
They whooped some butt. I was a little surprised that they pushed the Dolphins around like that. Herbert was good. He was really good. I can't say that it was one of his best games. They didn't seem to be able to create. I think the Dolphins played to stop the pass, which is why you saw so much running, available throughout the day. It wasn't any big Herbert highlight type moments. Of course, he makes always some impressive throws. I'm more like the Chargers defense. There's too much talent on the field to be just let up 536 yards, right? And like I look at the Chargers, Ahmed, and I mean this. I mean, we've talked about we like more big people in the middle before.
Yeah.
But like the Dolphins aren't a running up the middle team. They are suited for what you guys are. 2 elite pass rushers, 2 good middle linebackers, a pretty damn good secondary in the background. And that's where, and Brandon Staley's a defensive coach, that's a disappointment. That is. And that's like, Brandon Staley getting off to an 0-1 start, letting up 536 yards, and we know everybody's going to kind of have the microscope on them all year. This just adds to, fuel to the fire for people to go, what's up with Brandon Staley and his defense?
I thought they maybe had a chance when the Dolphins missed that extra point at the end of the game. I was like, oh, that's setting up perfectly for Herbert to get him in field goal range and kick a game-winning field goal, but then the intentional grounding from him, and they just couldn't move the ball into that field goal range. 536 yards allowed by the Chargers, the most that they have given up in a game since 2006.
Is that right?
I think for the Dolphins, too, it was like, all right, is the book out on Mike McDaniel and what they can do with this offense? All right, we saw it year one, but it caught a lot of people by surprise, and the Chargers had some answers for it. They didn't have the answers for it this time. And you're right. 466 yards for Tua, 215 for Tyreek. And it wasn't like the run game was anything special. Like Mostert had the most rushing yards for them at 37. No. They didn't even use the run game.
They just want to keep you honest with the run game a little bit. That's the only thing that's there for. It's just like, hey, let's slow down the pass rush. Oh, let's, first down. I got a cool little run. Let's see if we can get 3 or 4 yards so we can get to, 2nd and 6. But they're really running the ball just to keep you honest and set up more play action passes, RPOs, and they're the masters at it right now. I mean, it's hard to defend them. It really is. And yes, Tua, I wondered the same thing too. Would people have caught on to the offense, or is Tua and McDaniel going to expand the offense and go, no, that was just the beginner phase last year. We got more to this.
Did you see more?
Well, I just feel like there was
better
and maybe more aggressive down the field concepts, right?
Yeah.
You know, last year we made fun of Tua a lot of short passes.
But they did it really well.
And
they did it really well.
They were
like
great. And then it would be
slinging
a deep pass every
Yeah.
now and then. Today I felt like it was like, no, you, we're going deep, and then the next play we're going deep, and they just kind of kept the pedal to the metal, and it was very impressive. I was shocked that their defense got run on like that, like I said, but they're fine, I think, with being in shootouts anyways. They really are, and I think Vic Fangio, his first game as defensive coordinator and them learning that system, I think we got to give them a little leeway there as well. But the Dolphins, like we said before the year, it's one of the best rosters in football, like we saw. They got players everywhere.
Well, they got stars on defense.
Exactly.
Fangio brought the house on that last one.
The last
so
play,
Phillips
right?
got in there, and you got Wilkins.
Exactly.
And you got Chubb. They do have stars everywhere. I honestly would have picked them probably to get to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
If I didn't have so many concerns about Tua
being injured. I understand that.
I just can't bet on Tua playing the whole season.
And this game here, 36-34. It's crazy. There was four turnovers in the game, right? Or the 2 turnovers by the Miami Dolphins, and they were both 536 yards of offense, and they fumbled a snap on the 5-yard line on the first drive, and then Tua threw a kind of a bad interception in the back left corner of the end zone, or they could have had more points. But that just speaks to how explosive they are, how effortlessly. Like, they're one of those teams where you look at them and you go, they're on their own 20. Let me go look at somebody else. And you look back and you go, wait, they're on the 5? How did they get down there already? They're extremely fun to watch, and really, I think one of the fastest offenses I can remember here in recent history.
Statement win from the Miami Dolphins. They're 1-0. The Chargers are 0-1.
Yo, thanks for watching, homies. I appreciate it as always. The NFL season is right around the corner, so now it's your turn to hit subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. If you want to get all the training camp battles, preseason film review, playoff predictions, and much, much more, you know where to find it. It's right here, Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, homies. See you soon.